All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:52 in the morning of the 3rd of September 2021, and this is my strategy session. So first up, we've got a small cap here, APOP, just reported news that Celltech Biotechnology discloses first transplantation of APOgraft, I don't know, in the United States. Now, let's see what this is the product, which is based on cell selection technology to optimize immune therapy, was planted in a leukemia patient to prevent graft versus host disease after bone marrow transplantation. That's a big deal. I don't know where this company is with FDA approval, but once you get into human trials, you're pretty far into the process of FDA approval. That's past phase 1, phase 2, and into phase 3. Exactly where all that lies, I don't know all the details. This is going to be an interesting stock today. And the reason being, it's definitely opening significantly higher. However, if you take a look, now this news is different from most other news. An actual human trial is a pretty big deal. But what we have here on APOP here is you can see this big pop-up and sell-off here on the 17th of June, pop-up and sell-off on the 25th of March, pop-up and sell-off October 2020, pop-up and sell-off September 2020, pop-up sell-off 11 May 2020, pop-up sell-off January 7th, 2020. I've traded this stock a few times in the past. I don't remember exactly how well or that. February 7th, 2019, pop up and sell off. So this is going to be, it's already traded, let's see, it's traded 10 million shares, 10.7 million shares in the pre-market. And so this thing is going to be jittery. I think as far as a gap and go trade goes, there's a possibility of the gap and go. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens at the open, but basically, so 871 is the pre-market open price, 852 is the pre-market low, and then $9.80 is the pre-market high. I happen to think that today's news is a little bit different than just, we passed, phase 2A and phase 2B and stuff. Those are important milestones. When it comes to human trials, it's kind of a big deal for APOP. I don't want to get involved with it yet. I want to see what it does at the open and see what happens with this stock. I happen to think that it's going to go much higher, but I could be wrong. I have to wait until I get the correct signals to act on. Okay. Next up, MDB. So MDB just reported earnings. It reported an earnings per share beat. It beat estimates. It had a revenues beat, rather significant, but its outlook is lower than expectations. So this stock, let's see, MDB has traded 106,000 shares pre-market here at we'll call it $452. Let's see here real quick with this. I mean, 100,000 shares is kind of light volume. Shares outstanding are 62 million. Let's see if I can pull up its float. And its float is 57 million. Okay, so let's just kind of take a look at the amount of cash though. So $452 times 100,000. And it's already traded $45.2 million worth of equity. So this is kind of a fairly messy looking chart here. Let's pull it up. So as of right now, the all-time previous high on MDB is at $428.97. And it's another packaged software company. And these things have made some pretty wild moves recently. It seems like they do one of two things. The first thing it seems like they do is They open, dip down just a tad, and then start moving past its open price, and then doesn't even look back. The other thing that I saw yesterday, and it kind of shook me off of some pretty decent profits, but yesterday I saw, what was that stock yesterday? ANAS, I think, or something like that. I've seen they sell off pretty drastically and then recover. So today, it's going to be the trade that I take on this is going to be one of the two. I'll probably keep a close eye on MDB. This is the one that I'll probably watch at the open, and I'll keep a close eye on what it does. A quick dip below and then a move past the open there. The open right as of right now would be $452. So that would be a trade. And otherwise, a dip down to the previous all-time high between, and that happens to sit in between the 61.8 fib and the 50% fib. I'm gonna have to just play it by ear. I don't know which trade I'll take, and I don't even know which entry that I'll take here, because actually yesterday, I think it was ANAS. I don't remember. I'd have to look back here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. ASAN, that's it. Yeah, let's look at the ASAN chart from yesterday really quickly. So this thing was pretty neat. It definitely put in a move. Let me get rid of the Fibonacci for a minute here. We'll look at the 10-minute. So at the open, you can see here yesterday on ASAN, this is packaged software. You can see this thing took a huge dip, right? Well past the 25% retracement from the open. So I have this, I had it. Let's see. There we go. Right there. So well past the, almost a complete retracement from its open to the previous close. Yeah, its previous close is down here at 77 some change. And so I had a level, for some reason, I had a level somewhere around 81 and change yesterday. I don't remember why or where I got that from. Maybe it was, I think I just don't remember. But anyway, it definitely threw me for a loop. I got out of this trade just above break even, where if I had just, hung in there, I was in at an average of like $80.50. I can't remember exactly. And it wound up running past its opening price again here at 87. So I definitely missed out on, some profits yesterday on that thing. So MDB, what it does today, I don't know. Will it sell off like that and come down to almost its previous day's closing price, or what's it going to do? I don't know. So I'm just going to have to play it by ear. If there's a lot of really strong selling, then I'll just wait. If this thing dips down just a little bit and then there's strong buying over the open, then I buy then. So we'll just have to see what happens. All right. So let's see what else. Okay, and so the other thing that I have on watch is Fcuv. Now, I made a pretty decent amount of money on Fcuv yesterday, and right now what I have is it actually has broke 24.48, which was its previous high, and 19.28 was its previous close, and then 15.09 is a retracement from a 50% retracement from its all-time high. So here we have, a retracement from its all-time high to its previous close. So let me pull up it'll be easier if I just pull up the Fibonacci here, if it's still there. Yep, there it is. So 15.09 right here. You can see this is its all-time high during the day, or its opening, I would say. Apparently this thing IPO'd on the 1st of September, but it's got history. It's really weird. I don't know. But anyway, on its opening IPO day, it made a high of $24.48. And so from, was that $8.70? $5.70, looks like. Yeah, $5.70 to the 24.48. 1509 is the 50% mark there. So I'm keeping an eye on it. I have an alarm. You can see the little yellow alarm clock right there. I'm keeping an eye on for a retracement down to 50% for just a real quick trade. Okay, and that's it. It's kind of a light day. There's kind of not a heck of a lot going on there. Yeah, that's really about it for today. A little bit of a slow. There's not a heck of a lot going on with single stocks this morning. Let's see, the SPY, if the SPY opened right now, it would open up 0.08% higher than its previous close. And does that put it in all-time high? Oops, wrong one. Does that put it in all-time high territory? Let's see, we've got all-time high here. Move that out of the way. All-time high is 454.05, and an open right now would be about 45 cents below the all-time high if it opened up right here. I'm still bullish, So the VIX looks like the VIX might. You got to play this one by ear. So the VIX is opening low. I imagine they'll probably, if the relative strength indicator is any indication, then the VIX will run up a little bit at the open, and then it ought to give us an opportunity to go long the SPY. We'll see though. Bitcoin has just broken into new all-time, or I should say recent all-time highs. So the recent all-time high here on this move right here was at $50,562, and this morning, as of right now, it just broke that level at $50,700. Currently at $50,779. So Bitcoin is bullish, definitely very bullish. Let's see if any of its derivatives benefit from it. Okay, everybody. So that is my morning strategy session. Good luck out there. Keep your wrists tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.